It's Friday already? Shoot. I guess it's time for the wall. This is the big kahuna, apparently, so let's go. Hi, guys. Welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bang, bang, bang. I know I am. And we are back with Pink Floyd for our Floyd Friday video of the week. And we are going to be tackling side 3 of the wall. And hopefully we can scale this one, because it starts with Hey You and ends with Comfortably Numb. I haven't even heard those, and I know the names. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how big those songs are. So I think that's pretty cool. And this is as far I never got past side 2 on the live, you know, the wall tour they did. I watched like half of that on Patreon with some people, and I never got this far. So I'm interested to hear the rest. We did side 1 and side 2 over the past 2 weeks, and it has been a mind-blowing experience. I'm not gonna lie. You guys said this is one of the best albums of all time, and so far, you were not kidding. Good God. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't make a dime off Pink Floyd videos, so don't forget to check out my Patreon. Send a tip via PayPal. Don't really matter. Just help me out. Seriously. All right. Hey, you. Pink Floyd. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Hey you, standing in the aisles with itchy feet and fainting smiles, can you feel me? Hey you, don't help them to bury the light. Don't give in without a fight.
Yeah. I hear you, Rick.
Hey you, out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me? Hey you, with your ear against the wall, waiting for someone to call out, would you touch me? Hey you, would you help me to carry the stone? Open your heart, I'm coming home.
in the distance. Still true to this day. Is there anybody out there?
About an hour of daylight left. Better get started.
Is it unsafe to travel at night?
Well, it's safe to stay here. Your father's gonna pick up our trail for long.
And Lorca ride?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, time to go.
What the fuck?
Thank you for everything.
Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
Bro, stop playing with me.
Is there anybody out there?
Whoa.
Is there anybody out there?
I'm trapped, help. My mom put this stinking wall here. She helped build it. It's gorgeous. It's haunting. It's almost like a lullaby. Capture that loneliness so well. That was beautiful. Nobody home. Shut up. Is that the guy yelling about the pork and pudding and the other one?
Got a little black book with my poems in. Got a bag, a toothbrush and a comb in. When I'm a good dog, they sometimes throw me a bone. I got elastic bands keeping my shoes on. Got those swollen hand blues. I got 13 channels of shit on the TV to choose from. I got electric light. I got second sight. I got amazing powers of observation. through on the telephone to you. There'll be nobody home. I got the obligatory Hendrix peg and the inevitable pinhole buzz all down the front of my favorite satin shirt. I got nicotine stains on my fingers. I got a silver spoon on a chain. Got a grand piano to prop up my mortal remains. I got wild staring eyes, and I got a strong urge to fly. But I got nowhere to fly to.
It's very triumphant in a way.
Ooh, babe, when I pick up the phone, there's still nobody home. I got a pair of Go Hills boots, and I got fading roots.
There were 47 German planes were destroyed, for the loss of only 15 of our own aircraft.
This shit fucks with your head, man.
Does anybody here remember Vera Lynn? Remember how she said that we would meet again some sunny day? Vera, what has become of you?
One day the tears will make
Nobody
sense.
else in here
I promise.
feel the way I do.
This is like therapy, bro. There's really nothing I can say. You just kind of go on the ride at your own peril.
there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again.
Mine forever.
I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I had fever.
Those strings.
My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I've got that feeling once again. I can't explain, you will not understand. This is not how I am.
These lyrics, oh my god.
I have become comfortably numb.
This is like a masterpiece, bro.
Just a little pinprick. There'll be no more. But you may feel a little sick. Can you stand up? I do believe it's working good. That'll keep you going through the show. Come on, it's time to go.
You can hear the Roy Harper influence.
There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner
My apologies. I know I don't usually cut it, but I needed a second after that. I'm not gonna lie. It really is like therapy. Whoever commented that on the side one video, yeah, I see why they use this for people working through problems and stuff. Because, man, do you just like imprint yourself onto this? It's not even close. I don't think I've ever listened to an album that I've ever like put myself so much into, like my own life, and it's almost like he's telling my own story to me. It's so strange. That's why it touches me so deeply, especially when you get to the before I say all that, like, it's interesting. I like how every side is like a micro album in a way. Like, it starts and finishes like a whole album. Like the side 2, it had the bookends that, you know, kind of went together. This was sort of like that. Hey You and Comfortably Numb. They I don't know. The whole album really fits itself. Like, it's all very similar at points, but those two were very similar in certain aspects. The catharsis in that guitar solo at the end, though, I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I usually, like, I'll tear up or something like that to music, but like full on like crying like that, no, that's not usually something that happens. So that's some powerful stuff right there. Just, you know, the mix of, I don't know, the guitar from Dave, the strings in that song, oh my god, the way that it just sort of went in this like circular motion with the sound, it was so cool. It's like sort of like what Fish does. It's like a little like whirlpool or vortex of audio basically, and it's really cool. You kind of get like sucked into it, you know what I mean, and you're just like lost. But man, like, I've never felt a song like I don't know, like I've related so much to one before, and I that's what I usually do. It's with how this channel works, is I relate to music, but damn, I have never related to a song so deeply before in my life. I'm not gonna lie. You know, some people dance to remember, some people dance to forget. You know that saying. It's sort of how it goes with drugs too. You know, some people use drugs to remember, and some people use drugs to forget. And I was kind of in the forget department. That's why I liked downers and stuff like that. You know, and I wouldn't say I was comfortably numb, but I was numb for a very long time. And to be honest, I still am today, you know? It's not because of drugs, though. It's just because I am who I am. I'm a jaded dude. That's one way to put it, if you want me to be, you know, completely honest. I said in the video that these tears would make sense one day. Hopefully that didn't, like, freak anybody out. It didn't mean nothing, like, deep by that. But, you know, like I said in the videos yesterday, like, I for some reason, I've always had this feeling that, like, you know, today will be my last. I felt that way since my dad died, basically, when I was, like, 9, you know. I've always felt like, no, today's the day, you know. And not by my own doing, obviously, but, like, you know, just, you know, that's it, you know. And I don't know, I've always just sort of straddled that line between life and death for so long that I just sort of, I don't know, they kind of blurred together, and you just sort of walk around like a zombie, and like there is no life, there is no death. You're just sort of there, you know. You're kind of trapped in your body in a way, and that I've died multiple times from it, you know, and that never woke me up. You know, what woke me up was having a kid, getting stabbed. It wasn't dying like from overdoses, you know. It was I don't know. It took a lot for me to budge, basically, and I wish I had music like this back then, because it would have made, I don't know, my life a lot easier, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did listen to a little bit of Zeppelin and Floyd in high school, but like, what album was it? It was like Welcome to the Machine and stuff like that, or whatever album. I think that's on Wish You Were Here. That was the one that I listened to a bunch when I was younger. And to really think about it, this is monumental. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the best pieces of music I think I've ever heard. Like, in a whole package, you know what I'm saying? The lyrics, the production, the instrumentation, the overall package, it's bar none, to be honest. I don't think I've ever encountered an album that's as like lyrically dense and thematically dense as this is. It's working with a lot of ingredients, you know. It's cooking with a lot, and they're making use of every single one of them too. Like, even down to, like I said, the strings and the the last song, the acoustic guitar in the second song, I mean, good God, that was some of the most beautiful, haunting acoustic work I've ever heard. Even from David. I mean, I've heard some good stuff from Gilmour. That was impeccable acoustic work. And like I said, that solo at the end, that's definitely my favorite part of it. But it also is the one that hurts the most, I'm not going to lie. And I don't think I'm going to record any more videos tonight, to be honest. That just really fucked me up, man. I'm not going to lie. And to that, I'm going to keep shouting out that commenter who, said, don't worry, Rick's going to have his time. You weren't kidding. That Hey You song, man, like, he was really in there. But, like, he's not used in the way, like, he was, like, on Animals or, like, stuff like the other albums I've kind of tackled. Like, he's there, but they're way more dependent on, like, the guitars, the bass, the drums, the vocals, more than Richard Wright in his key work, which is one of my favorite parts of Pink Floyd, I'm not going to lie. But it's nice to hear this version of them that it's a little, I don't know, not even more rocky, because it's like a play almost, but just with like music, and there's so much happening. And then there's like these little strange ambient interludes that are like piecing the story together. Like, there's so much to this, and I'm probably missing a bunch. And this is the first listen, and I was basically bawling my eyes out halfway through, so I probably missed a bunch anyway. So, this is one of those albums that once I finish next week, I'm going to go all the way through on my own time and listen whenever I have time, because this is one of those albums that, like, demands to be heard at that level. It demands to be heard all the way through, it feels like, because I bet that transition from the last song on side 2 into Hey You, probably fantastic, and I'm probably doing myself a disservice by, listening to it side by side, but just how it works. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully I made some kind of sense. I that really fucked me up, I'm not gonna line. And I'm always dealing with stuff behind the scenes, and that's just my life, and like I said in the last video, there's a reason why this is popping up now when it is. Everything happens for a reason, and I kind of feel like I'm in just the doldrums of my life in a way. This channel as well, like, the music's still great, the people are still great, but nobody wants to tune in, really. So it's kind of like back to square one, like where I was last year, and it is what it is. Like, I'll figure it out, but I don't know, man. Like, I just YouTube's it's a strange game. Like, it's like the meta of it changes every year, and unfortunately I picked the path of retro stuff, and that's always going to have a very select amount of people that want to watch and listen to it and experience it. But guess what? That's more for us, and that's fine. And if I'm the only young person, or one of the very few young people that actually, like, wants to dive into, like, the old stuff that really works, then so be it, whatever. Hopefully I can bring this to a new generation of people, maybe down the line. I don't know, maybe they'll pick up my channel in a year or two and be like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I don't know, man. Like, that really just drove a nail into my heart. And that's not a play on words from the song we did yesterday, Another Nail in My Heart by Squeeze, but I should have done that. That'd have been smart. That really was like a nail, a dagger straight to the soul. I wish I had more to add, to be honest, but it really did make me just, like, picture a lot of stuff in my life that I didn't really want to think about. I'm not going to lie. And especially that Comfortably Numb song, that brought up a lot of memories of my life that I didn't really want to think about tonight. But here we are, right? I just want to say thank you to everybody who's tuned into this channel, tuned into my dumbass. It's very appreciated, and you guys have changed my life in so many ways that I probably couldn't sit here and listen to me even if I wanted to, and I wish I could. So thanks for watching. If I had to pick a favorite song out of that, it'd be either Hey You or Comfortably Numb. The songs in the middle were kind of like pieces to get to the end, sort of thing, but it did, like, fill in pieces of the story, and this felt like the well, it is side 3, so technically it's the penultimate side, but it really does feel like it's setting up the finale in a way, and it really did get across a lot of the story, even if it doesn't really make full sense to me yet. Like, it'll probably take a full listen for me to get it completely, but that was still fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, even if I was crying, I still love that, and I don't even know if I'm gonna post this or not now, but we'll see. And thank you for watching. See you later.